All right, this is the 12-inch by 24-inch Okamoto model 124N 3-axis hydraulic surface grinder with incremental down feed.
All right, sure. Before we get into the controls, we'll do a walk around, maybe take a quick look at a couple things. We can show the wheel right away in the assembly that's up in here. That's what we got there. I'll fire that up first and we'll go fall back on hydraulics and play with the controls, do a cycle and stuff. Dresser's up on top, and the dial is not a problem that way either, so I'm going to leave it all the way up so we don't touch the wheel. That's dresser. Coming around the side here, you've got your dogs for the table traverse in feed. I've got them set really tight so we can go back and forth and see reversal on the hydraulic valve, so I'm going to leave those close. Coming around, guards, down low, elevation motor, hydraulic motor down here, ventilation. These are the lines for the dresser, the two hydraulic lines. As I said, elevation down here, spindle motor up here, and main electric panel with the book on top. This has schematics in there, operator manual, all kinds of good stuff. And of course the panel itself. So 4 or 5 motor contactors, disconnect. The main I/O board is not in here for what it's worth. It's all up inside the console here for the inputs and the outputs. So the real brains of the machine just kind of resides right in the operator panel. Here's a PC board that sits back here. So that's that. And the Walker chuck, you know, we can probably put that on right away here and just kind of grab some. Just go right to...
Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll just go right to full. So I know variable works. I've worked it all before, so there's full, and yeah, that's pretty good stuff. So, and then release, of course, as all the Walkers do. They should just kind of demag here, and that's demagging. So that's good, and we're going to fire it up. Like I said, we'll do the. There we go. We'll do the spindle first, leave that run for a minute, which is right here. I'm just going to turn that on right now. Wait, I don't know if I can do it without hydraulics. I don't think so. No, we do need hydraulics on. Okay, oil first, and then we'll put the wheel on. Or let's turn the e-stop off before we can do anything. How's that work? Now we can do a thing. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, I do have it. There it is. That sounds pretty good. And we'll shut that down and go over to oil, and that'll coast for a while anyhow, so. Turn this back on, hydraulic start. I'm gonna sit down here, this thing's too low for me, but, oh, down low here, I don't know if you noticed it, there's another pan down here that belongs up front, another top guard, just a splash guard. And we are on right now, hydraulically speaking. I can give the table direction before we even try and do anything else. Just get the table going. There's table, pre-selected speed down here. And I can slow it down off the lever here, or speed it up. Whatever. Just gonna go nice and easy here for the sake of traversing. That's that. Now, if I bring it over to traverse grind, which is down low here, that's traverse. I'm in the neutral position. I'm going to call for intermittent on traverse grind, which is now. And I think we've got it already set. I don't know where I'm at here. Let's see. That's that. And oh, this is, yeah, this increment is set by the knob here, which is the hydraulic valve. And like I said, the two dogs are close together, so it won't go far before it reverses there, just reversed. So you can kind of see this, see the whole saddle moving. Let's speed up the table a little bit, go a little bit quicker. There we go. And I think I can kind of slow this down or speed it up, but yeah, one, a little bit faster. This all works off the valve here. And that's going to reverse right there. So that's intermittent. If I bring the lever up here, go back into neutral, and go solid, it'll go continuous. Still reverse off the switches. I can go real slow here. Comes back the other way. And I can speed that up a little bit more. That's how all that works. And then we can go over now to power elevation. We got those two going. Leave that in midstream, just let it sit here. And if I switch over to plunge grind, I get elevation. I'm at, let me take about, I don't know, 20 thousandths off. Just you gotta get it going, get things moving. Oh, here's wrap it up, by the way, which is the whole wheel head. And you'll see me hit this, and the wheel head will wrap it up. And if you look over here, for safety reasons, which a lot of companies do, they took this button out of here. Even though the circuit works, I pulled this all off. This all works fine. The circuitry works for power down. They took the button down out of there for safety reasons because people don't like to hit that by accident and crash it, but it all works fine. As does this here. This table stop button also does what it's supposed to do. The same thing in automatic. You're supposed to be able to hit this anytime you want and it parks right. This button is not working, but electrically it works fine. I proved it out through the circuitry. So it's just the button, that's it. That said, we'll go over to plunge. And we're on hand for plunge. We can go continuous or for auto cycle where it stops on 0. I'm gonna go all the way to 0. And it's pick feeding now, as you can see. In fact, if I shut it off, it's the same lever. It's this, there's my pick feed. Well, automatically it's going to do the same thing when I turn it on right now. And that's each recip of the table. And how you set that is over on the right-hand side here. Again, I've got it about a half a thousand, not quite, but this knob right here with the locking knob, you can kind of pull this out. I'm going to dial it down. If you want to just take off a little bit, watch this thing slow down on here. See, I'm just taking off like a tenth maybe, less. But just to get things moving so we make it to 0 without standing here all day, I just kind of leave it wide open. Let me open this thing up for at least maybe half a thousandth or better. There we go. I'm gonna lock it in right there. And then by hand, get it closer. Where are we at, 2 thousandths? We got a ways to go to get to 0. Let me see if I can find 0. There's 0. All right, so there. In a couple of thousandths, that 0 will come up on the pointer, shut down automatically, and then the table will park right. So all the circuitry works well. Maybe one more hit. I don't know if I've got spark out turned on. There's park right. Now to start the cycle again, I'm just going to leave the table speed right where it's at, and just give it a direction again. Let me get up 0, another 10 thousandths maybe, and just give it a direction. And we're off and running again. So, and that'll just keep on feeding in until we come all the way around again. So that's how that goes. And if I want to do that in the traverse mode, same thing. If we get in traverse, now it's going to wait for the saddle to come back and forth. And just to speed that up without doing incrementally, I'll do this again. And when it hits the end, that should click. There it is. It's going to go all the way across, feed one more time. That's how that works. That's pretty cool. So, or leave this in neutral and go back to plunge. That's and then we can check the timer. I'm sorry, not timer, spark out. We'll give it 2 spark outs, bring it up on 0. I think I tried this once already, just gotta make sure. And go a couple thousandths, maybe one more hit. So let's see if we get the 2 spark outs. There's 1, 2. Now it should come home. It just came home. So yeah, that's all good. What else we got? Rapid feed. This all works. Dust collector and coolant are off. Coolant's in the back room. Plunge all works. Auto down feed. Cross feed direction. Everything's on here pretty much. So hydraulics are off. Chuck works. All these controls work. Oh, I didn't do the dresser. We can do the dresser once real fun. Here's the dresser up here. It says right on there, forward, backward, and this little knurled knob is the flow control and how fast it's going. I think I left it turned. Let's see what we got. I left it turned up pretty fast just so you can see it going. It's flying right along here, see? I'm gonna leave it all the way back, right there. Put it back in neutral, and rock and roll. There we go. I don't know. I think we got everything there, Pete. Done deal. That's a fully functional machine.